If farming is to be taken as a business, then equipments like this, of course, the tractors, the plows, the planters, etc., are indeed a crucial part of the farming experience. If indeed we are going to, number one, cut on labor, and number two, increase production. And for that reason, I'm right here in Choma district today at SARO Agro Industrial Limited to come and explore this place and to see what they have in terms of, again, equipment. Of course, be ready to learn more. Cheers. Bwana Joseph.
Yes, sir.
How are you?
Fine, thanks. How are you?
Very well, thank you. Thank you so much for welcoming me here at SARO Agro Industrial Limited. Boss, to start with, I want you to tell us your name. Basically, introduce yourself to our lovely audience, and we'll pick it up from there.
Okay. Yeah, my name is Joseph Chichimbala. I'm a senior technician in charge of farm machinery and SARO Agro in Southern Province.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah.
And so basically that's what you do. So what is involved in that position that you just mentioned?
Okay.
Yeah.
As I said earlier on, I'm in charge of farm machinery.
Yeah.
So when I say farm machinery it's a very broad term.
Yes.
Basically, in simple terms, I do with machineries like the machines that you are seeing here are tractors. But not only the tractors, as you know, SARO Agro, we are specialized in farming implements. Starting from substance farmers, or let me say small scale farmers, medium up to commercial farmers.
Oh,
yes.
okay.
Yes.
Then it is understandable why we are seeing tractors here.
Exactly. Yes.
And then I'm sure there's a lot that we are going to see today, and which is why I'm excited because we are pretty much going to have a guided tour by you. I think we're going to start from outside and then we're going to go inside, moving product by product, or should I say equipment by equipment.
Okay. Since we have a variety of tractors,
Yes.
I may say one or two things concerning why we have positioned them like this. Okay. As you can see, we have different sizes of tractors. Now this is very important. This is a 35 horsepower going up to somewhere 80 horsepower that side. Now, we have positioned them like this because we want farmers to understand why it is important to know the tractor size when it comes to choosing the implement. Because every tractor has got the size of implement that it can pull or that you can decouple it, with. So that is why you are seeing we have positioned them like this. So this is the smallest that we have. We have got different sizes. Some of them are not here. But now, the reason why it is important for a farmer to know the size of the tractor that he can buy. This is a very powerful machine. So before you even buy a tractor, you have to know the size of your land. Okay? Apart from that, you have to know if you have any other implement apart from the tractor, like a plow, a disc gallo, a sprayer, a planter, and these other implements. Why you have to know that is that each tractor has got its size. When coupling any plow or any implement to the tractor, we measure the size of horsepower that is required to pull that tractor. So for example, I cannot advise someone with a 4-disc plow to use this 35 horsepower tractor.
Okay. Small one.
Yes, this one is very small. Now, there's something that happens if you use a smaller tractor on a big implement or a big tractor on a small implement. So that's what we try to avoid whenever we are advising, farmers. Like for example, this tractor that you are seeing here, this is a 60 horsepower tractor. Now this is designed to work with a 3-disc plow. Okay, this tractor. This one is designed to work with a 2-disc plow. Okay, so now if you put a 2-disc plow on this tractor, which is supposed to use a 3-disc plow, quite okay to pull well, very, very nice, very, very easy. And even the operator will be at his while operating. But the way anti-air will be too high because this tractor won't sense in case anything is happening there. It won't sense it. It will just be pulling. So at the end of the day, parts to breaking like they are, and then yes. So that's why it is important you couple it with the a correct size of the tractor. Even the draft system of this tractor is designed to say whatever is difficult then there, it will be able to sense. But if it is, pulling someone very, very light, it won't sense. It will just be going. While if you use a bigger implement on this one, instead of using a 2 disc plow, you use a 3 or a 4. At the beginning, it might pull or it might lift because it has got the hydraulic system that lifts whatever you hook behind there. But now, since you have used a very big implement, you may end up stressing the hydraulic system. The hydraulic system is made up of seals, rubbers, whatever inside there. So each piston has got the size of the weight it can carry or it can lift. So if you use a very big implement on this smaller tractor, just lifting, maybe 2 or 3 times it might lift. But the first one will just jump, boom, everything busts, okay? So those are the points that we follow when choosing the implement. Apart from that, we should also consider the fuel usage. There are some inches that are very big, whereby if you are just like, you can't say, I want just to go and have it was a certain track. Wow, you have a very small car that you can use. So when it comes to fuel consumption, we also follow that. It's better you couple a light implement to the right tractor so that you can even avoid the fuel wastage. So that is why we have got different sizes of tractors here.
Oh, I see that.
Yes.
Wow. Are they different brands?
Oh, this is Tafe, but just different models. But we have another brand, the Landin Discovery. This is a different brand.
Oh, this big guy.
Yes. This is Landin 75 horsepower.
75 horsepower.
Yes.
Okay.
And it's 4-wheel drive.
It's a 4-wheel drive.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
Okay.
Oh,
okay.
A very powerful machine.
So this is what we have here.
Yes.
Okay.
But apart from this, we also sell a Kubota tractor, a very powerful tractor. We have one, but it is, we just sold it some few days ago.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So again, the emphasis that I heard you say was that a farmer needs to understand before they purchase what they'll be using a tractor for.
Exactly.
Oh, wonderful. I think that was very clear.
For example, here you see this is a 2-wheel drive, this is a 4-wheel drive. So a farmer needs to understand the land profile. Like in Zambia, let me give an example. We have got Western province where the place is well known for sand. Yeah. So if someone is buying a tractor, then he tells me to say, I'm found in Western province. Yeah. I'll definitely advise them to go for a 4-wheel drive, not a 2-wheel drive. But okay, this can work, but it will be struggling. So better this one, so that in case he goes where there's too much sand, just in case the 4-wheel drive, all the tires will be pulling. So this one is advisable for such areas. Then there are also some activities, those lands that are very slippery. Also, this one is advisable. The 4-wheel drive. Okay. Yes.
I see that. Okay. So from here, where are we going? Are we going to see those there?
Okay. From here, we can go that side. I introduce the implements that are there. Yes.
Oh, that side.
Yes. Then we come like this. Yeah. Yes, exactly. Okay. So here we have got a variety of implements. Okay. So amongst our implements, there's what we call there are some implements that we can call they are used for primary trade and those that are used for secondary trade. Okay. So now primary tillage, we have got implements like the disc plow. Okay, so now this is what I was just explaining about. If you see, this is a 3-disc plow. We have one which is a 2-disc plow. Okay, then from here we have one which is a 4, which has got 4 dishes. We call it a 4-disc plow. Now all these implements are used for the primary tillage. So from here, actually we have positioned them the way they work in the field. Every field, when you do your disking with the plow, it has to be followed by this implement. Okay? This is what we call the disc harrow. This is a secondary, tillage implement. Because this plow, where you have done your work with this, obviously you are going to leave very big, stumps. I don't know how you can call them. So those things must be broken by this.
Oh, okay. So you go in with that one, and
Yes.
then this one will come and break the.
Exactly. So that the land is now prepared for planting.
Okay.
Because if you just go to plant where you are from, probably with this, it, you know, one, the planter won't be able to move nicely,
Oh, yes,
and
yes.
those bigger particles that are left by this.
Will be creating spaces.
Exactly. So this one will break everything and make your land ready to be, you know, for planting. So this is a discal. We have got different types and different sizes. This is east to the, you know, behind the tractor, but we have those that are trailed, that has got tires and hydraulic system.
Oh.
This one we just couple it the same way we couple the plow using the 3-point linkages.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. So this is
you just drag it. It's
exactly.
okay.
You just go in the field, you put it down, then you start moving. You can also adjust how deep you want to go or how fine you want it to be. If you want to be aggressive, depends with your land. It has all those adjustments.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, wonderful.
Exactly. So this and this, they do the same things. One that this one is for a small tractor, this one is for the big tractor. Just as I was explaining there, now you can see the difference, right?
Oh, yes.
This and this, they are all disc colors. But this one has got 16 dishes. Even the size can tell it is very small. This one has got 28. So you cannot use a tractor that is designed to pull this, then you use it to pull this. Of course, it will be struggling. But the one which is meant to pull this, it can easily pull this. But now the wear and tear will be too much because it won't sense anything. So that's why it is important to know the size of a tractor and the size of implement it can pull. So this one and this one, they do the same job, but using different sizes of the tractor.
Oh, I see.
Okay.
That. Okay.
Yeah. This one is also a disc car, but as you can see, the shape and everything is totally different. This one is more aggressive on its heavy duty. Okay. Even this one, we have got different sizes. Okay. Yeah. And in some areas whereby maybe the plowing was done last year or that other year, the third year or the second year, you don't need to go with the disc plow. Basically, the disc plow was just used on the, you know, when you're planting the virgin land. But after that, you can just go in with this. It will make your land, you know, ready for planting.
Oh, wonderful.
Exactly. So that's how these disc colors are used.
Oh,
okay.
Okay.
So even this one is also a disc color. Then this is a chisel plow. Okay.
Oh, a chisel.
A chisel plow. So it has got points like those of the reaper. As it is moving, it will be breaking your soil, and then that roller behind, we call it a clumbler. It will be coming now to break those bigger particles, just like the way the disc carrot does their work. So this thing here, we call it a clumbler, and it will be breaking all those very, very big, particles.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
exactly.
Oh, okay. I see that.
So this and this, they are all chisel plows.
Oh, so what's the difference between a reaper and chisel plow?
A reaper will just make it, it will cut lines in your field, ready for planting.
Yes.
This one, as you can see, it has got another, instead of just having these two tines, it has got another in between. It won't leave any land and, without being disturbed.
Oh, so it has two lines. There's this line and then another
that
line
one there.
back.
Yes.
But they are not in the same.
Yeah, so
Okay.
a reaper, because if you look at the gap between here, this one will do a line and this one will do. So when these two moves, you won't expect to see any land without being disturbed here.
Okay.
It will disturb everything.
Okay.
Well, the reaper will not disturb everything. I'll show you, we have a reaper there. Okay. And then a reaper has got a cutting disc in front. This one doesn't have. Okay.
Oh,
those are the major differences.
Oh, I get that, because a reaper will, you can actually adjust the spacing.
Exactly.
If it is 75 centimeters between rows, you
yes,
adjust it and you create those rows.
Yes. Yes. A reaper will just create those rows for planting. It won't disturb everything. But this one will disturb everything.
Oh, okay.
The other that was done by the disc plow and the disc carlo, and the other that was done by this, it's almost one and the same, because it has got that thing then there which will break those hard pandasa that remains in the field.
Okay.
We have the reaper there. This one. Yes. So this is a reaper. And we call it a conservation reaper. So what will happen is it has got this discs, okay? The work of this, when you are moving, in case you face something like a root, this one will cut, okay? And open where this one will pass, okay? So that one is going to open where you should plant your seed. And then in case it leaves any, big or something like that, this one will come and break that to make it fine. Okay. Now, the way this machine works, you can actually adjust the difference between your spaces. So what happens is when you adjust this, first of all, you have to measure from the center to say, let's say I want my lines to be at 70, okay? Meaning from here, you measure 35 going this side. Another 35 going this side, meaning you have what? 70. So your line spacing will be between, there will be 70 between the lines. Now, when you put this one at 35, even this one should be at 35. Okay. Even this one at 35. So you adjust everything at the same time. So it's up to the farmer to know, to say, I want my spacing to be at 90, 80, 70. Depends with the crop that you are dealing with. Oh, wonderful. So it is all adjustable. Okay. Yes. Okay. Yeah. So these are the things that we have. Then this is a grader. For road construction, it's a tractor trade also. It has got this blade, yeah, for your roads. This one will do. Okay. This is a mower, or let me say, in simple terms, I can say it is a slasher. We call it a low-third cutter. Oh yes, yes. Just coupled with the tractor, it has got blades down there. It will be cutting. This is just a trailer. Oh, a trailer. Yes, for carrying your things to the market or from the field to where you are storing them. Oh, okay. Yeah. And we are getting closer to getting inside. Yes. Okay. Few more things outside. Okay. So here, I'll start with this one. This is the boom sprayer. Okay. Boom sprayer. So this machine is very, very important where crop protection is concerned. Our crops are always affected, or attacked by different, pests, whatever. Yeah. So even weeds. So you use this to control all that. Now the beauty of this, you can set it in a way that you want it to spray. You can say, I want to spray 200 liters of this chemical, or according to how the supply of your chemicals advises you to do. Then you say, okay, I want to spray 200 liters of this chemical in my food. You just set it, then you go in the field. It will spray according it. Okay. This sprayer covers a distance of 12 meters. Okay. When you unfold it, it will reach a space of 12 meters. You can also choose to say, I want to spray this side, I want to spray this side. Using here, you can control it. So those arms, they fall like that? Yes, yes, yes. And actually, they can also go up. Up. Oh. Yes. Yeah, so they are adjustable. So as they are, they can still spray? Yeah, they can still spray, but it is not meant to be spraying like this. Maybe if you are spraying in the outside where you have crops this side and that side, that's where you can use this kind of sprayer. But normal spraying, you have to fold it. Then it can go up and down. So what's the capacity of this thing? This tank is 600 liters. 600 liters? Yes. So it is made of, there's this. When you are feeding your water or chemicals, it has got a ball, a orange ball there. Okay, this ball will be coming up to somewhere here. So now this 6 you have to multiply it by 100. Here we have got liters and gallons. In some areas they use gallons. So when you multiply this 6 by 100, it will give you 700. So this tank is 600 liters. Oh, yes. Okay. So there are those chemicals where it says the mixing ratio it's 1:100. If you want to fill in this thing, just put 3 of those bottles, then you'll be able to cover it. Maybe 3 hectares with this. It depends with how your chemicals are made. Okay, this is our control system. We have got the gauge where you set the pressure, your spraying pressure, because that nozzle that you are seeing, according to the manual, it will tell you to say at this pressure, you'll be able to spray 200 or 100 liters of chemicals in your hectare or according to a given area. So now we set our pressure here. This gauge will go up. We set it, and according to the detector RPM at the rate at what we want to spray.
Oh.
Now these points that you are seeing, there's where you can put it like this, then you spray just one side. You take it like this, you spray this side. Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's quite impressive to know that this thing, as small as it looks, it can extend up to 12 meters, or it can cover 12 meters.
Exactly.
Which cuts the labor in half if you really
for
think
sure.
about it.
For sure.
Oh, not in half, actually, massively.
Exactly.
Okay. And here?
Okay, this is the planter. You know, farming has been made easy. Okay, so this planter is hooked to the tractor. Then you just put your seed and fertilizer, and it will start going. Now, I'll talk about the advantage of using this, you know, such kind of, you know, implement. You know, in the past or in villages, people just do planting with hands. They just put a rope, they start following it. Then fertilizer, they'll just start getting with hands, putting on their crops. But now when you use this, and then also the line spacing, they'll just use whatever they want to use. Maybe they'll just do like this and say, okay, this is one meter, or I want this line to be here. But now when you use this is, it will do everything precisely. Okay, this is where precision farming, you know, comes in, you know, into action.
Okay.
This one being, this planter will help you, first of all, to have the proper inter and intra-row spacing. Okay, so there's what we call the interlow spacing. That is the space between this one and this one. So if we say it's 70, so we say the interlow spacing is 70 from one line to another. Then the intra-row spacing, that's the space between one crop to another. So this one will help you to achieve that.
Okay.
Number one, if you want to achieve the proper inter-row spacing, you measure from the center. So as you can see, this is the 3-row planter. By the way, we have different lows. So this is the 3-row. We have got 2-row, 4-row, up to 6 lows, okay, of this type of plant. Now from the center, if you want to have 70 centimeters apart from, you know, the spacing between your crops, you just measure from here. The center of this one should be 70, because that's why your seeds will be dropping. Okay. So you have the equal line spacing, even from this one up to this one. You have this. You have the same line spacing. Again, with this planter, it has got gears that will help you to calibrate it nicely, so that you can have a certain number of seeds in 1 meter. Okay, even in 1 hectare, you can use those settings. Like, it has got gears that will say, if you want to have, for example, maize, if you want to have 5 seeds, meaning you are going to have at least 20 meters apart, use gear 1 and gear 2. Gears have got numbers. So if you put gear 1 and gear 2, you are going to have 5 seeds in 1 meter. If you want to have 4 seeds in 1 meter, use gear 5 and gear 6. So once you set that, whatever setting you do on this law, you also do it on this one and on this one, meaning you have the same crop, you know, seed application in every line.
Oh, okay.
Same with the seed. When it comes to I mean, fertilizer, you can say, according to this type of seed, it is recommended to say you can apply 200 kgs of fertilizer in 1 hectare.
Yeah.
So it's okay for you to apply 200 kg, use gear 5 and gear 6. Once you do those settings, at each crop it will be dropping equal number, you know, equal grams of fertilizer, whereby if you multiply what you had put at the first crop and at the last crop, when you add everything, it has to give you 200 kg per hectare. So one, it will even prevent you from wasting your fertilizer, and also for proper spacing of crops, whereby everything you receive is. That's why if you see those farmers that uses, you know, machine like this, their field will looking very even, everything same.
The lines are neat.
Everything.
Oh.
So that's one advantage of using this kind of implement. You know, you can go in these other fields and you are going to discover to say the fertilizer that they applied last year is still there, not used. By the way, every crop has got a certain amount of fertilizer that it needs to grow, just like us human beings. Whenever you can be given plenty of food, but you have the capacity that you can eat,
Yes.
the rest will just be wasted.
Yes.
So even fertilizer, someone can go and put, some people they use spoons, whatever, they can put any amount of fertilizer that they want, but each crop has got its specific fertilizer. So using this, if you say, if the agronomist told you to say, you need the 200 kg of fertilizer in this hectare, they know to say each crop is going to get that, and that is what is required. This planter will help you to achieve that, and you're not going to waste.
I can see different buckets here. So there's the first one, and
The
then
first
there's
one,
also the second one.
exactly.
So what goes in what? Where?
Okay.
Mhm.
The first one is for fertilizer.
Uh-huh.
The second one is for seed.
Oh,
You know, the idea is before a seed is dropped, it has to find the fertilizer. Just like before a baby is born, milk has to be present, okay? Like we do with animals, you know that your animals will be born, you know, soon. You have to prepare grass, whatever it takes. So even this, for your seed, from day one, your seed should be able to get fertilizer because that's what it needs to grow for proper growth. Not like what we do say you plant after 3 4 weeks, that's when you are applying fertilizer. So how were the crops surviving in that period without seed?
Yes, yes.
So that is the whole idea. Seed, fertilizer first, seed next.
Oh, wonderful.
Exactly.
All right, boss. Now it's that moment where we get inside. Are you going to lead us?
Yes, okay. Let's go and see what we have inside.
Okay.
Okay, welcome inside. So here, as you can see, or as I said earlier on, you know, we do with different implements. So from land preparation, then we come to planting, crop protection. After that, we go to harvesting, then crop processing, and post harvest.
Oh, yes.
Okay, so we have every machine. So at the beginning, I talked about, you know, small scale farmers.
Yes.
This tractor is ideal for small scale farmers. It is also a tractor just like those other tractors. Okay. And it has got implements that it goes with. It has got the plow, the rotavator, planter, reaper, harvester, everything. This. So we have got two types here. Okay. Uh-huh. The, you know, the plow and the rotavator that are used on this tractor. And initially, it just used to come on its own without that growth thing. But we had to modify it, making it comfortable for even for ladies to operate this kind of a machine.
The cost and the mode of operation is different. Eh?
Yes, but it's very affordable.
It's very affordable.
Exactly.
Oh, I see.
Mhm.
Oh, there's even a seat there.
Exactly. So that when someone is, so that when you know the way we used to operate it before, it was meant to be working, or you're just pushing it like this.
Uh-huh.
Going forward, you couple your plow, planter, whatever you want to couple it there. But now after making this,
Uh-huh.
the operator is able to sit,
Oh,
controlling
very
this
comfortable.
track. It's very comfortable. You can even operate with one hand as you are moving. Yes.
Oh, that's good.
So you can use it when planting. You just put your equipment behind there, just like the way it is on the picture there. You see that green thing? That's a plow. So it will be moving like that. Yes, exactly. That's how it works. So you can put your plow, planter, reapers, everything behind. Even this small tractor has got the reapers that they are designed to work with this.
Okay.
Whatever you can do with the big tractor, even with this one, you can do.
You can do.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So this is how it works. Let me just show you some of the implements that goes with that smaller tractor. So this is the planter. Okay, this planter is for that small tractor. It is the planter just like that other planter that I was explaining about out there. You do planting and fertilizer application at the same time
Oh, okay.
with this. Okay.
I see that.
Yes, like this. So it has got compartments where you can put your fertilizer and seed.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Okay.
I see that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it has all these mechanisms.
Exactly. All the settings that I was explaining outside there, you can do it here. Also, the line spacing you can adjust.
Oh,
It has got those provisions. You can set the distance between lines and everything with this. It's just a plant like any other plant.
so the small scale guys are not left out.
No, no, no. Everyone is
Okay.
included. This is our harvester.
Oh,
You can use it on that same small tractor to harvest your maize.
Okay.
That you can just go home with green maize. This is the soybeans reaper. You use it for harvesting soybeans. This one,
this
as you
one.
can see, yes. It will harvest your soybeans and put it in one single proper line where you can just get it and go wherever you want to take it. Yeah, it's a very interesting thing. Then here we have the reaper. That red thing that you are seeing is a reaper for that small tractor. It's a conservation reaper as well.
Oh, I see.
Okay,
that.
yeah.
Okay.
Then when it comes to crop processing for small scale farmers, we have got those are mini maize shellers. Those
those
the
ones.
red one. Then the blue ones. These are mini hammer mills. Okay.
Oh, these are maize.
This is a maize sheller. It's very effective. Then this is a mean hammer mill. As you can see, you can put it wherever you want it to be. We have got engine driven. We also have got the motor driven. This motor driven is a single phase, very easy. Even in your house, you can use it.
Oh, okay. So
Yes.
basically, you put your grains here.
Yes, yes. You can even put them there, or the same.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, okay. And then they come out from that point. Right?
Yes. From there. Okay. Then I have got another
Just to be clear on this, so you can basically use power on this or
engine.
engine.
Yes, petrol engine or normal power,
Okay.
and it's single phase, so everywhere it can work.
Okay.
Yes, yeah. This is a peanut butter making machine.
The famous one.
Yeah, so we have got different sizes. So when it comes to crop processing, you want to have proper peanut butter. This one is done by a three-phase motor, but we have those that work on a single-phase motor. This is just basically an example of a peanut butter making machine. Just put your granules there, then everything will be done. Your finished product will be coming from this end here. Yes, it's a very powerful implement.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Exactly. Then I have another exciting machine that I want to show you. This one. This is a milking machine. Okay, for those with animals, you don't need to milk your animals using your hands. You just have to use this machine straight. It's very nice.
So it has
This one, exactly. So it comes with a lot of accessories. We have got the teeth that are here, like this. You just put this your animal, then we just do this so that I show you how it is.
Yes.
This is what goes on the teeth.
On the teeth. Oh,
Yes,
okay.
exactly.
I see that. Okay.
Then since the animal has got four, so each teeth has got its own line.
Okay.
Then the milk will be flowing through these pipes up to the can. Exactly. Yeah. It's very interesting.
Very clever. Okay, and it runs on a motor as well?
Yes, so we have got those that are engine driven also. We have got some that work on a motor and engine. You can just put whatever you want, but this one is specifically motor driven.
Oh, okay.
Then here there's something interesting. Okay, again, when it comes to power backup, we have got plenty of gensets. You know, with this issue of load shedding, everything is made easy. We have got different sizes of gensets. Apart from gensets, we also have got the solar and inverter system that we use. So they have different sizes here. So we have got those that are petrol driven. Also we have got diesel propelled. Okay. Yes, we have got motorbikes. Here we have got hammer mills. Okay. So hammer mills have got those single piston, double piston, and also electrical. When it comes to electrical, you have those that are run by 15 horsepower motor and then a 20 horsepower motor. Now here I've got more interesting machines. You know, people are doing a lot of sunflower. This is what we call the oil mill. Okay. So yes, exactly. This one and all these are oil mills. For if you want to do your cooking oil, you just use these machines. We have got those that like these are electrical, but we also have those that are engine are driven in different sizes. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, these are oil mills. These are dihalers. If you want to know how people make the famous breakfast meal, so they first make meal sample. So you make your meal sample using this machine. Then from this machine, then you take into your armor meal. Then you do breakfast meal. So you can just use this machine just to make the meal sample for home consumption or for selling or for whatever you want to do. Use this. Okay. So we also have got different sizes of these kind of things. Now, before I introduce the next thing I want to talk, about. Remember, I talked about oil. I mean, why? Where you do your cooking oil. So you can make your cooking oil. You're using soya beans, groundnuts, and the famous sunflower. Now, if it's sunflower, there's what we call sunflower cake, right? The byproduct of whatever you are making. Apart from that, when you are making Milsam. There's the maize plant, those that come out, or in our local language, we call them gaga, okay? So now, people use a soya flour cake and the gaga, the maize plant, to make feed for animals or for your beds. Now, for you to mix those things properly, do you know that this feed that we buy in these other shops, it is made of different ingredients, right? Those things are mixed properly. Maybe it has got 4 or 5 ingredients. So now, if you want to make feed, because again, it is not advisable for your chicken just to be having, let's say, sunflower cake on it, or the feed which is rich in sunflower cake on it, it will affect the growth of your beds or even your animals, because your animals or your beds will have a lot of fats. So it has to be mixed properly, okay? So now mixing the sunflower cake and the maize blend, that's why we use now this big machine called the feed mixer, the brothing. This machine will help you to mix whatever feed that you want to make properly. So if you go to these guys that are specialized in making this feed, they will tell you to say this feed is a combination of 5 items. Like there's soya beans cake, sunflower cake, you have got maize plant, you have got moringa, stones, and salt. Now, they told to say this thing here has got maybe 20 grams of salt, 10 kg of soya sunflower cake, then 20 kg of maize bran. So for you to mix those things properly, you use this machine, the feed mixer. Because if you just mix with hand, your feed will be rich in sunflower cake, of which your animals or your birds will be eating a lot of fats, which can give them problems. So that's why you use this, the feed mixer, the brew machine. It's very, very effective, very powerful. We have got those that are motor driven and those that are engine driven. And we've got, different production per hour. We've got those that can do 0.5 tons. We've got those that can do 1 ton per hour, up to 2 tons per hour, different, sizes. Now, there's another interesting machine that I want to introduce after this, or that works hand in hand with this. After you mix your feed, you can also make pellets, okay, for your birds or for your animals. So we have got different pellet making machines here. So this. Okay, so these two here are the feed pellet making machines. This will help you to mold your feed into different sizes that you want. They have got adjustments, but you can just change the mold there or the dye. Then you can make your feed fits for the beds. You can make the grower, the starter, grower, finisher, and whatever you can call it. You can make using this. If it's for the beds, if it's for animals, you just change the dye there. Then you make bigger particles for your animals. So even these have got those that are electrical driven and engine driven. Motor. So this is electrical. So all these are electrical. The only difference is their capacity, the production per hour. So these are very good machines, and it will, these also, they prevent you, they help you from wasting a lot of feed whenever you are using animals or birds, because the feed is already, molded into those smaller particles whereby it will be easy for your animals to pick, even for birds to pick.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is what we have here. Yeah. Mhm. Exactly. You have plenty of things. Mhm. So basically, this is what we have here. We have got plenty of machines. Some of them are not even here.
Oh,
Yes. So, but for more, people can contact us for any technical help, any technical advice. We are always available for them. Yeah.
boss, thank you so much for giving us a tour. It was
You.
very extensive. We asked questions, and of course, you made sure that you explained. And of course, if there's anything that our farmers, our dear farmers out there, would need or would want to inquire on, I'm going to put your number in the description below, and so that they will be able to contact SARO for any queries henceforth regarding price, regarding how a particular machinery is, but most importantly, whether it is in stock or not. And so there you have it. There you have it, viewers. And of course, make sure to subscribe to this YouTube channel. And if you have not yet turned on the bell notification or either subscribe, well, you can do that so that once I upload a video, you don't get to miss. You have a full scope or a spectrum of videos that I will be in fact uploading henceforth. So from me, the Z Traveler, it's goodbye for now and see you in the next video. Cheers.
Thank you.
All right, boss. Cheers.
Okay. Sure.